A home floats down a river as more rain falls on the Lone Star State.
Just all join together and be thankful we still have a town.
The 4th of July has new meaning for victims of the Rodeo Sky Fire.
A filmmaker just happens to be rolling when this big guy strolls in front of his lens.
This is Arizona's best. Fox 10 News at 9.
Hello, I'm Tyler Sieswerda.
And I'm Linda Williams. First on Fox, 3 days and still no sign of a missing teenager who disappeared while floating down the Salt River. 15-year-old Mohammed Kamara was on a church outing when he joined a group of strangers. A search of the river has turned up nothing so far. Marc Martinez spoke with those who know the teenager. He's live with that story.
Linda, helplessness and frustration are the feelings Mohammed's family have been dealing with since he disappeared on the 4th of July. And tonight, the mystery of what happened to the teenager is still not solved. Family and friends of Mohammed Kamara gather for services tonight at the Living Water Church in Phoenix, praying he's okay.
We just want him home back, safe and sound. That's all.
But after 3 days and no word from him, Mohammed's aunt says the family is beginning to lose hope.
I don't think he's safe where he is, because if he's safe, he can contact us.
The 15-year-old was last seen on the 4th of July. He was at the Salt River with his church group when he got on an inner tube with 4 men he didn't know and headed down the river. Dive teams searched a quarter-mile stretch of the river Friday, but didn't find any sign of Mohammed. His family says he's not a strong swimmer. Waiting for word has been tough on the family, who fled the African country of Sierra Leone last year.
I cannot say everyone is good, because it is a very, very sad situation.
A sad situation made more frustrating because Mohammed is a responsible kid involved in ROTC at Apollo High School. His aunt says he would never be gone this long without calling.
You can have a phone within your reach, but if your hands can touch that phone, you can be able to talk to your family, you see.
And the entire family is really torn up by all of this. They say it's the not knowing that is the hardest part.
Can imagine. Foul play suspected at all in this, Mark?
At this point, nothing is being ruled out. They're looking at everything as a possibility as to why he's still missing.
Marc Martinez, live tonight. Thank you. Here is a closer look at the missing teenager. Mohammed Kamara is 5 feet 4 inches tall. He weighs about 170 pounds. He was last seen wearing a white tank top and yellow shorts. He has an Afro-style haircut. Call the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office if you have any information.
3 days ago, evacuees of Heber Overguard were allowed to return home. In that short amount of time, the communities managed to organize a parade to celebrate not only Independence Day, but the fact that they are home. Keith Yaskin was there. He has our story.
Apparently it came from this end, came back this way.
Angela Wade and her 2 teenage daughters lived here in Overguard. Arizona's worst wildfire showed them no mercy. It is July 6th, but the Heber Overguard area still needed a July 4th parade.
A little scared, but excited that seeing it, we're still going on, we're moving on. We're still celebrating that we're here.
And Angela needed a reason to smile and people to thank for what was saved. The firefighters, the Forest Service, the governor on an old fire truck. Highway 260 was a battle line for firefighters. This day, it was a road to healing.
And I'm so glad to see all this. It just shows you we have a great community.
A community taking the next step. A mother doing the same. Most saying there is life after fire.
Mesa firefighters. Yeah, they helped us. Thank you. We're glad to be home.
The parade went on for more than 30 minutes, and considering what has happened to this community, few moments were probably more important. In Overguard, Keith Yaskin, Fox 10 News.
Like a lot of events this year, the parade, of course, lacked fireworks. Officials don't want to risk starting another wildfire.
The Rodeo Sky fire is expected to be fully contained by tomorrow. Here are the latest numbers. Tonight, the wildfire is 95% contained. Flames have scorched almost 469,000 acres and destroyed 467 homes.
Mesa police make dozens of arrests at a sobriety checkpoint today, and they're not done yet. Drivers were stopped at Power and McDowell. Some were given field sobriety tests. As of a couple hours ago, police had arrested almost 35 people they suspected had been drinking. Another 25 were cited for underage consumption.
Officers have nabbed hundreds of suspected drunk drivers so far this holiday weekend. Since Wednesday, DUI task forces statewide have arrested 488 people. Of those, 171 were either extreme or aggravated DUIs. The average blood alcohol content was 0.150. The legal limit is 0.08.
A Fox follow-up now on the man who opened fire at a Los Angeles International Airport, killing 2 people. Hisham Mohammed Hadayat was nearly deported back in 1996. The Egyptian immigrant's petition for permanent residency was denied, and there was no reason given. But he was allowed to stay after his wife received an immigration visa. Investigators are still working on a motive for the July 4th shooting. Hadayat was killed by security officers after he opened fire at the El Al ticket counter. An uncle of the gunman living in Cairo says his nephew was happy in the United States and was planning to receive his citizenship.
Fox Quick Picks. A Virginia man dies after this plane crashes into the front yard of a home. The 44-year-old pilot was killed, but his son survived and is recovering in the hospital. The pilot radioed the airport that he was having engine trouble shortly before the plane went down in this driveway.
A boy drowns while swimming near Virginia Beach, Virginia. Witnesses say the boy was playing with his brother when he went under. Search crews found him 20 minutes later. Police say warnings of possible riptides were issued.
A deadly 20-car pileup on this highway in Brazil kills 13 people. 12 trucks and 8 cars were involved in this chain reaction crash. Police say heavy fog may be to blame for the accident.
We've seen this before, smoke hanging in the air as wildfires continue to burn. This is near Montreal, Canada. 30 separate wildfires have blackened more than 44,000 acres. The smoke is even creating hazy conditions in northern U.S. cities as far south as Philadelphia.
In France, they were battling it out at the International Video Game Championships. 1,500 players gathered in Paris for the 50-hour non-stop weekend event. 10,000 spectators watched the games on giant screens. The final rounds will take place tomorrow.
Fox 10 News is just getting started. Coming up.
Race car drivers rely on them to win. Talking about pit crews. We'll take you to a crash course that can put you in the pit only on Fox.
More water rescues in Texas as floodwaters continue to rise.
And we're going to see the temperatures continue to rise here in the valley, but there is some relief in sight. I'll have your tale.
In sports, the D-backs try to keep the Giants on the ropes with Randy on the mound, and the Williams sisters put on a show at Wimbledon.
And they're just kids, but they're making a big difference.
Yeah, we'll show you how these kids served up something special to wildfire crews. Stay with us.
Here's all your hard work. Yeah, okay.
The most powerful people in Hollywood on Monday's Fox 10 Arizona Morning.
Fox Sunday, hot summer, cool shows. Who's the con artist behind the summer's hottest scandal?
Anyone can do it. It's Mom.
Oh, God. King of the Hill. Then dive into summer fun.
It's go time.
A full hour of The Simpsons. And they came looking for a husband. Now find out who will say I do and who will be left out in the cold. The series finale, Bachelorettes in Alaska.
Sunday, alternate 6 on Fox 10.
Every Lexus sedan comes with a VVTi engine for power when you need it.
We've got all the bargains waiting for you. It's all inside fun and food. There is tons to do. 3 acres of shops, gifts, and great prices too. So shop all year around. Be smart. Shop indoor Swapmart.
I'm in 6th gear now. Whoa, I've never done that before.
You're in 6th gear?
I'm in 6th gear.
How's it feel?
It's awesome.
Meet the new Pontiac Vibe.
Tragedy strikes Boston public.
Oh, my God.
Fox Monday. You're watching Fox 10 News at 9 with Linda Williams and Tyler Sieswerda.
A bank robber is on the loose tonight, but maybe you could help put him behind bars. Take a look at this surveillance picture. It's really pretty clear. Police say this man robbed a bank at Country Club and Southern yesterday morning. He gave the teller a note, took the money, and left. But not before cameras could snap this pretty good picture of him. If you recognize this man, please call Mesa Police.
Lightning starts yet another wildfire here in Arizona. It's in the far southeastern part of the state. 120 firefighters are on the Darnell wildfires. It's burning in the rocky terrain of the Chiricahua Mountains. So far, the wildfire has scorched 4,000 acres. Families from at least 30 homes have been put on evacuation notice, but it may not be necessary. Right now, the fire is 10% contained. Full containment is expected Wednesday.
Helping firefighters and those who lost their homes in the largest wildfire in Arizona history is top priority for 4 Valley boys. They found a great way to help those in need, and they were rewarded for their hard work.
Gosh, it's hot.
There's something special about this lemonade stand in North Scottsdale.
2 lemonades and cookies.
4 boys, Ryan, Tom, Andre, and Anthony, are working hard to raise money for firefighters and those who lost their homes in the Rodeo Chodesky fire.
We wanted to do something and that would help because we wanted to see something different on the news than like people getting hurt and stuff.
To be honest, they organized everything by themselves, so it was a big surprise for us.
This is their 4th time they've been out here, about a week and a half, on and off. So they've raised quite a bit.
About 151. 153.
Around there. We don't really count.
140 to 50, something like that.
The Rural Metro Fire Department heard about their hard work. These firefighters decided to drop by for lemonade and cookies and accept the kindly donation.
On behalf of all the firefighters who accept this money, we'll make sure it goes to good use, okay? Thank you very much. You guys did a great job. Very good job. Good job.
Then a big surprise for all the boys' hard work.
We're going to give them a ride. We're taking them for a ride in our fire truck. They worked real hard.
All 4 hopped in and buckled up for a ride that's well earned. And as you heard, the boys raised nearly $150. Great job, you guys.
It might not be back to school time quite yet, but it's never too early to give. Volunteers showed up by the handfuls to dress up a back-to-school clothing drive today. In fact, 150 people gathered at the Phoenix Preparatory Academy. That's at 7th Street and Fillmore. They were there to collect donations. It'll all go to more than 6,000 Maricopa County school kids in need. They already have 230,000 items to be handed out next week.
Every child receives new shoes, socks, underwear, backpacks, school supplies, personal hygiene items, shorts, tops, sweatshirts. They get a complete school outfit.
The back-to-school clothing drive is still looking for 250 more volunteers. If you're interested, contact the Phoenix Preparatory Academy.
A photographer takes a double take as he sees this amble in front of his lens.
Plus, Michael Jackson lashes out at the recording industry. Find out what he has to say about his own record label. That's next.
Fox Thursday, 5 chilling new stories.
You gotta believe me, you're all gonna die in there!
Where you decide what's true and what's beyond belief. All new. Then Fox News personalities Shepard Smith, Geraldo Rivera, and Bill O'Reilly come together for a unique new news magazine, The Pulse. Series premiere
Thursday, all starting at 7 on Fox 10.
On the next Good Day Live.
Trust me, it's not for everyone.
But we might just be for you.
Bingo!
Good Day Live.
Good Day Live, Monday at 11 on Fox.
Mimi bets big on Buzz Beer.
Straight flush. This is what Kate must look like during sex.
Now she's running the joint.
We're partners, pig.
Budweiser doesn't have the Clydesdale sit on its court tables.
That's true.
Monday at 6:30 on Fox 10.
It was easy, and they were honest,
and they worked with me and told me everything that I wanted to know, and they just made it very simple.
We've got all the bargains waiting for you. It's all inside fun and food. There is tons to do. 3 acres of shops, gifts, great prices too. So shop all year around. Be smart. Shop indoor Swapmart.
Long John Silver's has a delicious new kind of fish, popcorn fish. The perfect size just to pop in your mouth. Bite-sized pieces of premium whitefish breaded in a delicious crunchy coating. Served with a new zesty tartar sauce. Try our new popcorn fish in our regular size for only $1.99. Or in a basket combo with hush puppies, fries, and a drink for just $2.99. Popcorn fish are available only for a limited time. You can dip them, pop them. You're gonna love them.
We're cruising in Arizona with Ron, Rick, and Ilona. Yeah, they're so hot.
Ron, Rick, and Ilona. Yeah. Arizona, feel the heat coming up your street.
Summer's in the air. Fox 10's everywhere. They're hot. Just you watch. Back live, it's Fox 10 News.
In tonight's Fox World Flash, sweating it out in Japan.
Yeah, but first, a former U.S. president travels to South America to help resolve one country's crisis. Venezuela. Former President Jimmy Carter arrives in Caracas on a mission of peace. He was invited by President Hugo Chavez. Carter will spend the next 4 days encouraging the government and opposition groups to settle their differences. He's representing the Atlanta-based Carter Center, which works towards resolving conflicts.
Spain. United Nations delegates arrive in Barcelona for the International AIDS and HIV meeting. This conference released startling new figures. 6 young people between the ages of 15 to 24 contract HIV every minute. According to the conference, 68 million people around the world will die from AIDS over the next 20 years if prevention and treatment efforts are not stepped up.
Germany now. Hundreds of people gathered to mourn the loss of loved ones killed in a mid-air collision. Cleanup is also underway to remove airplane wreckage. A Russian charter jet collided in midair with a cargo plane earlier this week. 71 people were killed, most of them school children on their way to a summer vacation.
Japan. Dozens of people paid big money to be buried up to their necks in hot sand. The treatment costs about $8 and supposedly cures your ailments. The sand is kept between 90 and 100 degrees. That is your Fox World Flash. And it is that time of year once again, time to run with the bulls. Thousands of people packed into the streets of Pamplona, Spain today, kicking off the Running of the Bulls celebration. Tomorrow night, hundreds of these partiers will run a 3-minute dash with fighting bulls. Olé. The festival goes on until July 14th.
Hollywood is mourning the death of an award-winning director. John Frankenheimer died today at the age of 72. His business manager says he suffered a stroke after undergoing back surgery. Frankenheimer directed such classic films as The Manchurian Candidate and The Iceman Cometh. He went on to win 4 Emmys in the 1990s for movies made for cable.
The king of pop making a rare public appearance in New York. Michael Jackson spoke at Reverend Al Sharpton's National Action Network in Harlem. The two have formed a coalition along with attorney Johnny Cochran to investigate whether artists are being financially exploited by their record labels.
I think it's important to be here. I'm not just fighting for myself, I'm fighting for all artists. Those great artists who pioneered, you know, entertainment business as well as songwriting as well as incredible staging. You know, the fact that they have been taken by the system.
Jackson claims the recording industry is racist and cheats artists, especially African Americans. Sony, the singer's record label, says the allegations are, quote, ludicrous, spiteful, and hurtful. A Washington photographer is used to taking pictures of birds.
Yeah, but when he looked through his camera today, he could not believe his eyes. It's not every day you see this. A bear lumbering across a boat dock. A Washington filmmaker just happened to be rolling when the animal strolled onto his neighbor's dock on Pine Lake. There was only one thing that went through his mind.
Just get the shot. Like, we'll deal with the danger later. Let's just get it on tape.
Stephen Dempsey's wife, Linda, grabbed her camera and snapped still shots, amazed by what she was seeing.
I thought, oh, he's going in for a swim. How cool. And he just kind of got wet a little and then headed back.
The Dempseys called 911 and warned their neighbors to watch out for the bear. A short time later, Stephen spotted the bear again, this time right outside his house.
The two of us did a little dance. I mean, he was afraid of me and I was afraid of him, and we kind of, like, you know, were watching each other as I was heading very slowly towards the house. And then he went on to the next neighbor's yard.
Those two nature photographers aren't used to seeing bears up close. Their expertise is taking pictures of creatures that are much less dangerous. We're talking backyard birds.
Fox 10 News is coming at you with more.
Much of central Texas remains underwater, and the rain is still falling.
Two young boys in a lot of trouble with police and their neighbors after they sparked a devastating fire.
And ever wished you could be part of a NASCAR pit crew? Well, we will show you where you can sign up for a crash course. That is next, only on Fox.
Go. Go get it. Go get that next one. Quick peek.
The idea is to combine the this and the that.
When Jerry and Elaine make a deal.
I slept with Elaine last night.
George wants him to tell the truth.
No details? I'm not in the mood.
I want details, and I want them right now. You're not in the mood? Well, you get in the mood.
But is his friendship in jeopardy?
You want me cash?
No good?
Are you my uncle?
On the next Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, tonight at 10:30. Just you watch.
The cars are the stars. It's your Arizona Ford dealer's 4th of July sales event. For 6 days only, 0% financing is back. Or choose up to $3,000 cash back on Ranger and F-150, the all-new Explorer, and even Focus. That's 0% financing or up to $3,000 cash back for 6 days only on Ford's best-selling cars, trucks, and SUVs. So get to the 4th of July sales event, going on now at your Arizona Ford dealers.
When you can find the nearest locksmith. When you can check a movie time. And tell your friends you're running late. When you can find the right words to open a door. When you can do all this with a calling plan starting at $19.99 a month. That's M-Life. From AT&T Wireless. There's never been a better time to stop by an AT&T Wireless store, authorized dealer, or call 1-800-IMAGINE.
What's on your list of favorite things about AOL?
AOL has kept me in contact with all my friends, my family.
You've got mail.
I get to share pictures with my sisters.
You've got pictures.
I like to chat, gab, gossip, whatever. It's everything I need, all in one place.
The people at AOL help me do everything.
It's very helpful.
My privacy is protected on America Online.
With parental controls, I feel better about my kids being online.
Today's AOL is easier than ever. Call 1-800-4ONLINE today. America Online. There's nothing else like it.
No one has what AOL has.
Only on Fox. If you watched the Pepsi 400 earlier on Fox 10, you're part of the reason that NASCAR is the fastest growing sport in America. And many of you NASCAR fans, no doubt, would love to be part of the action.
Well, there are ways to get your foot in the door. Lucky you, Linda.
Oh, boy.
For example, in North Carolina, there's a school that's teaching students how to work in the fast lane, or at least right next to it.
Dig deep. Dig deep. You're only going to do one. Everybody's going to do one. Ready? Set, go. Go get it. Go get that next one. Quick peek, quick peek. There we go.
And with that, another group of men start their work towards becoming pit crew members at 5 off, 5 on. It's a very rigorous program that lasts 6 to 8 weeks. It combines agility drills, weight training, nutritional education, and racing-related skill instruction. The goal? To get these guys ready to go over the wall.
It takes a very dedicated person, one with a lot of desire and a lot of heart and ambition. Without those characteristics, you're not going to last long.
And Greg Miller should know.
Shouldn't miss. These are drills.
He spent 2 years as the trainer and the pit stop coach at Hendrick Motorsports. Tired of looking for quality fill-in guys, Miller and fellow pit coach Andy Ward came up with the idea for a school.
We're sitting around one evening talking about how we couldn't find good replacements for guys that would get injured or you know, if somebody needed to go to a wedding or a funeral or something like that, we didn't have anybody, you know, that we were working with that we could count on.
And what about the name? 5 off, 5 on.
The key to a good stop starts with 5 lug nuts off, and it ends with 5 lug nuts back on. That's the fastest way to a quick pit stop, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on in between the 5 off and 5 on, and that's what we teach.
The school opened last June in Race City, USA. That's Mooresville, North Carolina, in a business park that's home to many racing teams.
They're looking for highly skilled people that are trained for one specific task. Do this job, do it well, and there's a place for you.
I do heating and air conditioning, sheet metal.
I've been an automotive technician for 21 years.
Come on, last lap, last lap. Regular, hard-working guys looking for a challenge.
Or you want to get into the racing as a career, or is it just a hobby? No, career. I want to get on a race team and work from ground level to crew chief.
I stumbled upon it one day just driving around, giving out resumes to all the race shops. I went home, I looked it up on the internet, and after I got done reading it, I said, this is where I belong. This is a good place to start.
You gotta be on your game. I mean, if you miss it, they get another guy in here as fast as you came in, so you gotta show what you got right off the bat.
Go get that next one. Quick feet, quick feet.
Because time, and we're talking seconds here, is money.
Go get it. All the way through, all the way through. Good finish.
Makes me tired just watching.
No kidding.
As with most anything to do with racing, a session at 5 off, 5 on does not come cheaply. Tuition ranges from $1,700 to just over $2,000 per session.
Tomorrow night at 9, only on Fox.
Who makes it her business to bring people together. I'm a precision matchmaker. Get her insight on how to meet your perfect match.
Tomorrow on Fox 10 News at 9.
And tomorrow morning on Fox 10 Newsmaker Sunday with John Hook, random gunfire. The message seems to be getting out there. Incidents of people shooting guns into the air on the 4th of July have been down 20%. John sits down with a man who spearheaded the effort to make random gunfire a felony.
The numbers of bullets that have been falling are unbelievable. In fact, I have a friend that leases industrial buildings, and every year when the monsoons come and the rains come, his buildings leak throughout the valley because of bullet holes.
Phoenix City Councilman Phil Gordon talks about random gunfire. The Cardinals Stadium, is Phoenix still an option, and possible plans for a run for mayor. That's all Sunday morning at 7:30 right here on Fox 10 Newsmaker Sunday.
Fox 10 News brings you more news stories.
President Bush celebrating this weekend, and it has nothing to do with Independence Day.
A Florida woman breaks down in tears after making a horrible discovery in her own backyard.
Plus, Mother Nature just not letting up on the Lone Star State. The latest on the deadly flooding next.
Hi, everybody. It's Ron Hoon. Coming up Monday on Fox 10, Arizona Morning, we're doing the Baby Boom Show. A lot of babies being born right now. We're going to take a look at all angles of it, from the cool new baby fashions that are out there to the latest technology in ultrasound, 3D and 4D.
Plus, from actors to directors, we're going to check out the list of the most powerful movers and shakers in Hollywood. It's all on Monday's Fox 10 Arizona Morning.
Fox Sunday, hot summer, cool shows. Who's the con artist behind the summer's hottest scandal?
Anyone can do it. It's Mom.
Oh, God. King of the Hill. Then dive into summer fun.
It's go time.
A full hour of The Simpsons. And they came looking for a husband. Now, find out who will say I do and who will be left out in the cold. The series finale, Bachelorettes in Alaska.
Sunday, alternate 6 on Fox 10.
America's seniors deserve the best of health, and Medicare is our promise to them. Congressman J.D. Hayworth understands. That's why he voted to add meaningful prescription drug coverage to Medicare for all seniors. Under Congressman Hayworth's plan, seniors who now pay retail prices would see their out-of-pocket drug costs fall by as much as 70%, and seniors would have complete protection against catastrophic drug costs. Call Congressman Hayworth and thank him for voting to add prescription drug coverage to Medicare.
donate them all. Hey, whatever makes you happy.
Cliff Castle Casino, totally unexpected.
If you owned one of the world's finest audio systems, where would you listen to it? Mark Levinson Audio Systems can now be heard exclusively on Lexus automobiles.
South Central Texas is underwater. Floods continue to devastate the area. Just how deep is it? This reporter uses a paddle to show us.
I'm hitting the bottom right now.
Nearly 30 inches of rain has fallen in parts of Texas in the past week. 4,000 people statewide have been evacuated, and at least 8 people have lost their lives because of the flooding. John Carroll has more on all the devastation. He joins us live from the Weather Center. John?
I'll tell you what, 24 counties right now are under a flood warning, and there appears to be no relief in sight because more thunderstorms are in the forecast for Texas, and it looks like the rain will probably continue into the middle of next week. Floodwaters continue to flow, virtually unstoppable. If you're at eye level with the ground, you can see that there is nothing but water for miles. And from the air, basically the same thing. This here is outside San Antonio, Texas, where homes are flooded and the livestock slowly wade through the water trying to make it to dry land. There is a major area of concern as well. Would this 90-year-old dam on the Medina River hold, even though there seems to be a crack in it? A state official says it appears to be safe.
This dam has been cracked since it was constructed, and it's not been a problem since. Just a thing to monitor.
On the Guadalupe River, residents have no idea what's going to float by next.
Refrigerators and ice chests.
Big ice machine.
Partial boats. Canoes, tires.
These folks have gathered on a bridge to check out the devastation, but they had to leave.
Everybody needs to get off the bridge, please.
Police are worried that the bridge here may collapse. It's hard to believe that the Guadalupe River is normally only about a foot deep in this area. Raging floodwaters may find their way into a nearby apartment complex, and police are telling residents to pack up.
It's a possibility that the water might come in. How far up? We don't know for sure. We're just trying to let everybody be aware of the situation before it becomes a problem. Because once it's a problem, then we're going to have to come in with boats.
All right, folks, here is a look at the radar, and there is good news. The San Antonio not getting much rain, but the bad news is there is rain that is basically upstream. Now, why is this occurring? Well, there is an area of low pressure that has stalled over top of northwestern portions of Texas. A pretty strong fetch of moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico interacts with that low, and we continue to see this moisture and this storm interact and continue to see a lot of flooding. Now, fortunately, it appears this should move out by the end of the week, but that's a long time away, and those folks really could use some relief right away, and the rivers really haven't crested in some areas yet.
Yeah, and they were in a real serious drought as well beforehand, correct?
Yeah, and not anymore. This has really been a devastating blow for them.
That's for sure. Thank you, John.
Okay.
A triple tragedy in Florida. 3 young brothers are found floating in a neighbor's pool. The woman who lives there returned home to find one of the boys face down in the water.
I called 911. I tried to get one out, and I went back inside, and I didn't know what to do. And when I came back out again, I realized there was 2 more down at the bottom.
The 3 brothers were rushed to a hospital, but it was just too late. The woman's husband was home at the time, but didn't hear the boys jump the fence and get into the pool. The brothers, ages 4, 7, and 9, apparently scaled a 6-foot-tall wooden fence to get to the pool. The boys' father had left them alone while he went inside to get something to eat.
It's been more than a month now since a Utah teenager was kidnapped from her bedroom. 14-year-old Elizabeth Smart was allegedly taken from her Salt Lake City home by gunpoint. Police have questioned neighbors and several ex-convicts that did work on the Smart home. Right now, the focus of the investigation remains on a former handyman. His name is Richard Reese. Reese has taken a lie detector test and a blood test, but is not being called a suspect.
The search continues tonight for a missing 4-year-old Texas girl. The little girl disappeared after some 4th of July fireworks. Her mom and brother brought her and her sisters home right after the celebrations. When the family went to bed and woke up, 4-year-old Danariah Findley was missing from her Orange County home.
She went to sleep around 4 a.m. and when she woke up around 10, when the children woke her up, it was discovered that Denoria was not in the residence.
Her parents are hoping a relative picked the little girl up and forgot to tell them. 2 pilots are forced down after they fly dangerously close to a swimming area in New York. Well, they did it on the 4th of July, and now they are under arrest. The small planes were forced to land Thursday at a central New Jersey airport. The pilots were flying small planes with advertising banners attached. Police say they dipped down to just 25 feet above a swimming area at Rockaway Beach. The minimum altitude is 1,000 feet. The pilots were arrested today on charges of reckless endangerment.
Illegal fireworks touch off a devastating fire in Ohio. 2 homes and 4 garages were heavily damaged in Dayton. Police believe 2 boys, ages 12 and 15, were playing with fireworks and touched off the fire. The flames also spread to several other homes and 6 cars. Damage is estimated at around $400,000.
Tensions running high in Afghanistan after one of the country's 3 vice presidents is assassinated. Afghan Vice President Abdul Qadir and his driver were gunned down by unknown assassins after leaving a government building in Kabul. The car riddled with 24 bullet holes. The country's president says this is the work of terrorists trying to destabilize the fragile government. Qadir was very vocal about toppling the Taliban regime, and he supported the Northern Alliance. No one has claimed responsibility. The 2 gunmen got away.
That assassination is putting a damper on President Bush's weekend as he celebrates his 56th birthday. The president spent the day golfing with his father, George Sr., and friends. The current and past presidents teed off around the family compound in Kennebunkport, Maine. Bush said the loss of the Afghan leader is a setback for the country.
Our administration and our country mourns the loss of a man who desired freedom and stability for the country he loved.
As for the rest of the holiday weekend, the president plans to take it easy. He says hanging out with his family is a gift in itself.
Internet users logging on to a sheriff's office website in Florida will be in for an eyeful. The site no longer features the sheriff's department, but this, porn. A Canadian porno company legally bought the Osceola County Sheriff's Office website domain for $6 this week. The only way the sheriff department can get the site back is to buy it back, which is probably not going to happen since the site has become so popular in such a short amount of time.
Now, Fox 10 weather with meteorologist John Carroll.
Well, folks, it was another hot day today. The temperatures, once again, a little bit above normal. And at 9 o'clock, we are still in the triple-digit range, 100 degrees at the airport. Winds coming out of the west at 13. They'll settle down as the evening progresses. The barometer is on the rise. Today's high, 109, which is 4 degrees above normal. The overnight low was 82. There are the sunset and sunrise times for you. And the record high was 116, set back in 1942. Highs around the state look like this. Pretty hot along the Colorado. 114 Bullhead City, 110 Lake Havasu City. Nice and cool up in Flag at 89, 96 degrees in Show Low, and 104 in Tucson. All right, now what's going on around the nation? Well, we are seeing some clear skies in the eastern half of the U.S. as high pressure dominating the area, bringing some nice, cool, comfortable weather to that neck of the woods, but that cool air is surging all the way down into portions of the deep south, and that is mixing with some moisture coming up from the Gulf of Mexico, and so there are some showers and thunderstorms in and around the panhandles of Florida. And there's all the trouble that you see in Texas. We talked about that earlier. Hot and humid in the nation's breadbasket as well. And out here we are bone dry, but things are going to be changing. We are going to see the possibility of the monsoonal flow come our way starting the beginning of the week. So what's going on here? We see the moisture coming up from the Gulf of Mexico and interacting with that area of low pressure located in northern Texas, continuing to drench that region. There's the high pressure I talked about, cooling things down for the northeast. Cool weather up there in the northern plains, but it's meeting with that hot and humid weather, so showers are abounding near that frontal boundary. And out here in the west, well, we are monitoring this moisture, which is actually starting out in Texas, spinning all the way back around. We're trying to get some of this moisture here in and around the White Mountains, around McNary and back in through Mount Baldy. But really, right now, we're just seeing a few light showers in Apache County, and those will be heading off to the east as time progresses. But things are going to be changing because there'll be an area of high pressure that'll continue to move up to the north. And as it does, it's going to tap into that cloud cover and pull that cloud cover and moisture into our state, and that's going to give us a chance for showers coming up over the next, say, 48 hours or so. Let me illustrate that graphically for you. Here's the high, sitting right over top of our state. Parked over here, we are very hot underneath this side, and there's the moisture. Sure we'd like to get some of that. Well, as the high moves up into Utah, the rotation around that is clockwise, and that's going to push the moisture into our state. We're also going to interact with some moisture coming up around the usual thermal low that develops there in southern sections of California and the Mojave, and we are going to see a chance for showers. Best chance right now, we're looking at Monday. So here's the deal. We are continuing to look at the moisture plume there come back in our direction, but overall, we are looking forward to the monsoonal scenario because we have been so dry of late. Here are the lows on the night tonight. It's going to be a relatively mild night out there, and the highs tomorrow look like this. Look at that, 118 in Bullhead City. Man, it's going to be hot in Colorado. Mostly clear and mild tonight, though. Some high clouds, low temperature of 83 degrees. And for tomorrow, we are going to see sunny skies, a very hot day, 113. Sorry about that, folks.
That's okay.
We'll see some clouds coming in, but I'm the happy guy because I have rain in the forecast. And that's going to start probably on Monday. And we will have a chance for showers every day this week, probably starting late Sunday. We'll start to see a little bit of gusty winds. And then Monday's probably our best chance to see rain here in the valley for some time.
Thank you very much, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
I know you do. I really do.
A Fox 10 News alert, a deadly accident has shut down part of State Route 153.
Yeah, it involves an SUV and a taxi cab. They collided head-on. The driver of the SUV was killed. The cab driver and a young passenger were rushed to the hospital with serious injuries. Right now, the northbound lanes of State Route 153, as we said, are shut down. That's from University to Van Buren.
Ahead on Fox 10 Sports.
Randy Johnson goes for number 13 with the Giants in town. Plus, it was an all-Williams Wimbledon final. See which sisters reign supreme coming up next.
I'm Ron Hoon. See the latest technology in ultrasound, 3D and 4D. Plus, find out who really has the power in Hollywood. Monday on Fox 10 Arizona Morning.
It is the crucible. It exists to test the best against the best, against history. Now, the game's greatest players compete in the summer's biggest event.
The 2002 All-Star Game, Tuesday at 5 on Fox 10.
Fox 10 News is brought to you by the...
We got the whole day off. What do you want to do?
Cookies. Everyone loves coming to the Maytag Store. It's the store that lets you cook, freeze, wash, and dry before you buy.
Come on, kid, let's go.
Wow, who knew buying appliances could be so much fun?
The Maytag Store. There's always something cooking, or washing, or drying.
What a fun party.
Sure was.
You know, I was really pleased with the cheese platter.
Mm-hmm. Boy, this is going to be a bear to clean out. Oh. Hey! Great party, but run a little bit low on cheddar.
Hey! I found their fondue pot! Woohoo!
Ah, the power of cheese.
Good.
We've got all the bargains waiting for you. It's all inside fun and food.
Shop Indoor Swapmart.
The final phase is here for Trend's Home Furnishings' gigantic going out of business sale. That means time is running out and extra discounts are being taken now on the entire inventory of fine furniture, bedding, luxurious leather, and handmade oriental rugs. If you knew how low we'll go, you'd be here already. So hurry, the final phase is here.
Now, Fox 10 Sports with Gayle Jansen.
In an attempt to improve their relief pitching, the D-backs made a move tonight, acquiring Mike Fetters from Pittsburgh in exchange for minor league pitcher Dwayner Sanchez. Fetters is a 14-year veteran. This season, he's got a 3.26 ERA in 32 games. Well, it really was an interesting game. This guy, you couldn't tell from this guy, though. Randy Johnson trying to follow his loss Monday with a win. Richard Rios strikes out, then gets Benito Santiago swinging. Finally, Shinjo looking. Unit pitched 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, moves past Don Sutton for number 6 on the all-time list. But Barry Bonds doing some damage. He has never home run off the big unit before, but he does it right here. First time ever off of Randy. 1-0 Giants. In the 6th, D-backs again trying to score some runs. Bases loaded for Mark Grace, but Gracie would ground out to end the inning. The scoring drought continues for the D-backs. Units gets touched up again in the 7th. Rich Aurelia with the sinking liner drops right in there in front of Jose Guillen. That would score Felix Rodriguez. 2-0 San Francisco. D-backs come back in the 7th. Bases loaded for Craig Counsell. Finally, the single to right center, scoring Damian Miller and Tony Womack as the D-backs tie the game at 2. They bring in Matt Manti in the 8th. 2 on for JT Snow. But he drills one to left. That would score Reggie Sanders to put the Giants up 3-2. And they bring in Rob Nen for relief. 2 on in the 8th for Damian Miller. A grounder, a pop fly would tie the game. Instead, he strikes out. Game over, 3-2 the final. Another tough loss for the D-backs.
Seems like that's been haunting us a lot lately, you know, getting to 2 outs and in some cases 2 strikes on the hitter, and somehow the other team manages to put together a rally and score some runs, and today no exception.
Yeah, I got to pitch well every time I go out. Everybody does, because that's your job, and so there's no excuses. I didn't pitch good enough, and put us in a hole, and Counts does what he does so well and got us back in the game. But, the 7th inning, give up a leadoff base hit to the pitcher, and he unfortunately scores, and, it changes the complexion of the game a little bit.
L.A. in St. Louis, a 2-2 tie in the 11th. Bases loaded. Jeff Rigoulet to right. Miguel Cairo can't make the play. He allows a run to score. Our Dodgers go on to win this one 4-2. So L.A. goes 2.5 games up on Arizona. Meanwhile, Chicago beats Atlanta. You've got Pittsburgh being pounded by Houston, Montreal, 2 better than Philadelphia. Florida gets by the Mets, Cincinnati over Milwaukee, and Colorado slipping by San Diego. In the American League, Boston blanks Detroit. Chicago gets by Cleveland. Kansas City over Oakland in 10 innings. Toronto beats New York. Baltimore takes care of Texas. Minnesota over Seattle. Tampa Bay beaten in Anaheim. There are no secrets between the Williams-Yaya sisterhood. Venus and Serena know every little nuance in each other's games. But would it be Serena or Venus taking home the Wimbledon crown? They were all business going on to the court there. First set, Serena with a powerful ace. She wins the first set 7-6. Venus struggling, actually had a sore shoulder. Her return shot gets gobbled up by the net right here. We go to championship point for Serena, serving. Venus can't make the return. Serena wins 7-6, 6-3, beating her big sister.
Oh, today, honestly, I wanted to win so bad and I kept thinking to myself, okay, Serena, just stay calm. She already has 2 Wimbledons. Try to fight. And I really played really good today. I think, it's great to see Serena doing well, because for a while there she wasn't doing her best. I didn't think she was doing the best that she could do. And so now I think she has to feel better that she's taking full advantage of her career.
Still to come in sports, the I-10 Broadway curve's got nothing on Daytona. Pepsi 400 action up next.
The idea is
to combine the this and the that.
When Jerry and Elaine make a deal.
I slept with Elaine last night.
George wants him to tell the truth.
No details? I'm not in the mood.
I want details, and I want them right now. You're not in the mood? Well, you get in the mood.
But is his friendship in jeopardy?
You want me cash?
No good?
Or you my uncle?
On the next Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, tonight at 10:30. Just you watch.
The RoomStore sells more Sealy & Simmons mattress and box spring sets than any other furniture store in the Valley because of our great selection, our money-back satisfaction guarantee, our unbeatable low price, our next-day delivery, and free removal of your old mattress and box spring set. Now till Tuesday, save on Sealy & Simmons with any size, full, queen, and king, one low price, starting at only $88 each piece. And get no money down and no interest for 1 full year on every Sealy Posturepedic, Simmons Beauty Rest, and Stearns & Foster luxury mattress and box spring set.
At the RoomStore.
Huge buying power.
I can choose any size mattress for just $99 each piece.
It doesn't matter what size you want. Right now at Sleep America, selected Famous Spread mattresses are just $99 each piece, as long as you buy the complete set. Twin, full, queen, or king, they're just $99 each piece.
Sleep America, where America goes to sleep.
Of all the minivans available today, only one comes with the government's highest 5-star safety rating, a 10-year warranty, and a starting price of under $20,000. The Kia Sedona. Pretty impactful, isn't it? Right now, get $1,000 cash back through July 31st.
Welcome back. In his first full season in the majors, Ernest Lee Spivey Jr. is making a name for himself. You know him as Junior Spivey, and he is an all-star. He's keeping the D-backs in business, hitting .326 with 45 RBIs. He says the secret to his success this season is staying healthy.
I'm just happy I'm healthy this year. And it's my first year, first full season in big leagues, and I'm healthy. And I'm just more grateful that I have the opportunity to play and I'm on this ball club and I'm able to go out and perform.
For more of my talk with Junior, this is the place you want to be Sunday night. Jude LaCava will be live in Milwaukee for an all-star preview. Hear from Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling, and Spivey. That's Sunday night at 9:30. It was only right for Jeff Gordon to win last year's Pepsi 400. After all, he's the Pepsi guy, but there were a lot of other soda drinkers ready to take his title away. They're racing under the lights at Daytona tonight. Crash of the night happening with 26 laps left. Darryl Jarrett, check it out. He spins, losing control, causes a 10-car pileup. Jarrett, Joe Nemechek, Mike Skinner, Jeff Burton, Brett Bodine on fire there. Matt Kenseth, Bobby Labonte, Steve Park, Jimmy Johnson. A lot of cars did not make it to the end after this crash. Let's check out Dale Jarrett's car from inside and go for a ride.
99 got into it. And the rest. Look at the cars.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. He needed a UPS truck to pick him up as he tries to walk back to the pits there. Then with 4 laps left, it's Ryan Newman spinning out the Alltel car. He should use his cell phone to call AAA because he is done. That would cause the race to finish under caution. Your winner is Michael Waltrip under the yellow flag. So pretty exciting race, though, out there. And the Mercury also, I wanted to say, they lost their 4 straight. They lost to the Miracle 72-70. So kind of on a slide. Yep, that's right.
Thank you, Gayle.
Sure.
John Carroll up next with one last look at the forecast.
And one elephant is on her way to St. Louis for a blind date. Oh, yeah, we'll explain after the break.
On the next Good Day Live. Bored with your day-to-day existence? Then get with the program.
Trust me, it's not for everyone.
But we might just be for you.
Bingo!
Steve Edwards, Dorothy Lucy, and Jillian Barbary on the next Good Day Live.
Good Day Live, Monday at 11 on Fox 10. Fox Thursday, 5 chilling new stories.
You gotta believe me, you're all gonna die in there!
Where you decide what's true and what's beyond belief. All new. Then Fox News personalities Shepard Smith, Geraldo Rivera, and Bill O'Reilly come together for a unique new news magazine, The Pulse. Series premiere.
Thursday, all starting at 7 on Fox 10.
Nothing says summer like Sonic Slushes. What flavor says summer to you? Don't miss out on our BLT with large tots for only $2.49.
EyeMasters asks, how much would you expect to pay for 2 complete pairs of eyeglasses? $200? $300? At EyeMasters, you get 2 pairs for just $99. Get 2 pairs for yourself, or a pair for you and a family member or friend. That's not 1, but 2 pairs of glasses for just $99. And right now at EyeMasters, get 1 complete pair of glasses, even prescription sunglasses, for just $79. Why pay more? Come to EyeMasters. Now open in the new Chandler Fashion Center.
Boopie wants her binky.
Mommy's gonna get Boopie the binky. Binky. Binky.
Everyone's gotta go with a fresh sliced meat and fresh baked bread of a Blimpie.
Stop by Blimpie to pick up your Diamondbacks Double Play Rewards card. Receive a voucher for 2-for-1 Sunday home games on your 4th and 7th purchases and a free Blimpie sub on your 7th. Enter to win great prizes like a road trip with the team when you redeem your ticket vouchers at the ballpark. See store for details.
This is your Fox Fast Forecast.
All right, folks. Well, it is going to be kind of a mild night tonight. You can see temperatures in the 80s here in the valley. Tomorrow, 113 here for Phoenix, 118 for Bullhead City. So it's going to be hot along the Colorado. Clear, mild tonight. A few high clouds floating around out there. Low temperature 83. Tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. We're going to start to see a setup of cloud cover late in the day, and that means that we are going to see a chance for some showers coming in on Monday afternoon. In the heat of the day, the monsoonal scenario setting itself up. It looks like we have a fairly decent chance to get some rain here in the valley Monday afternoon, and a slight chance pretty much every day, Tuesday through Saturday. So the good news is that we are going to start to see some moisture here in the valley.
Yay.
So that's good news.
Okay, no guarantees, but
No
you know, your
guarantees,
usual
but
10 to 20% chance every day.
Yeah, it looks pretty good on Monday, but then, you know, after that, about the old 10 to 20% thing is not a bad
See, now I'm
rule
getting
of thumb.
picky. I just want some rain to fall from the sky in my general vicinity. I would be happy.
Right on top of your homestead.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
I was worried about what he was going to say there.
So was I.
One of the Seattle Zoo's pachyderms is hitting the road.
Yeah, it's an elephant of a loan, you could call it. Shri, an Asian elephant, is going on a road trip to St. Louis. She's packing up her trunk today to meet her match, so to speak. Okay, we're getting around to this. The elephant is going to Missouri to get pregnant. Yes.
On a blind date?
On a blind date. Hey, Shri will begin her 3-day journey next Tuesday. Fill in the blanks on that one.
Thanks for joining us
Good
this
night.
Saturday evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Guess they're not home.
Mom?
Hit it.
Dad? You'll find any excuse to go Outback for our perfectly grilled shrimp and fresh Atlantic salmon.
Son! You're breaking up.
Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Hey, don't forget your Pop-Tarts. Great. Got my toaster strudel? Gotcha, come.
No wonder kids prefer the taste of Pillsbury Toaster Strudel. It's got layers of flaky crust, juicy fruit filling, and do-it-yourself icing.
So where do all your Pop-Tarts go?
Something better just popped up in your grocer's freezer.
Pillsbury Toaster Strudel.
Howdy. Today we're going to patch up the foundation. What you using there, Bill? Spackle?
Nah, I prefer Fake Shake. It's gummy and thick. This is chocolate. It comes in other colors.
I notice you wear a mask.
Oh, yeah. You don't want Fake Shake getting anywhere near your mouth.
Most places carry Fake Shake?
Yep. They're not Jack in the Box. All those shakes, like the new Ultimate Berry, chocolate banana, they're all made with real ice cream.
That Fake Shake's setting up real nice.
Yeah, repels termites, too.
This show rules.
Tragedy strikes Boston Public.
Oh, my God.
Fox Monday.